internet. So I've just asked if there is another point of view I can have for Japan.
It's a key list, yeah.
Hacker is not live. Oh, I have another POV.
Noise.
I found it.
Yeah,
I snooped.
Hopefully it's sent here. Another POV from Japan
Oh, beautiful.
on your chat.
Oh, thank you. I will
What's up,
change
Weevil?
it next race. I'll change it next race rather than right now.
Back in time, I see.
Yes, we
okay.
just
Mango
started.
died at the start, it
Yes.
looks like.
So as an update, we do have a new POV, but I'm going to use it next race. So I can actually commentate this
Awesome.
one. So, starting off again, we see Helada's Infinite and 10 Wampa, which is actually really good to have at the start. If he gets a turbo canister now, he can get early Sacred Fire. Or just have Blue Fire.
I mean, that works as well.
Gives him a good speed boost. You just, as long as he remembers to still collect Yellow Fire here, otherwise he's going to pass, the engine's going to expire, and he'll have no fire.
TNT.
He jumped over the fire! He jumped over it! But,
Well, he gets a canister.
oh, but he gets
There's
orbed.
an orb.
Orb very early.
That's unfortunate.
I
Unfortunate for
look
him.
at Ramu's point of view here to see who threw that.
Yeah, I'm looking too. Seeing which team that was. Helad has a turbo canister, gets his fire back.
That
So they-
was a Mexican orb.
Mexico
Okay.
orb. It looks like they did it because...
Oh,
Oh, no one had a dodge, looking back. I thought that the pinstripe did.
Ramu failing the shortcut.
Hmm.
He like got caught by the magnet.
You guys are about to see it in a couple seconds here.
Always unfortunate when you fail that shortcut. Here it goes, no jump. He just missed his jump input. So we see that the top positions have a bit of a breakaway. The top three, it looks like, which is two from Japan, one from Mexico, have a nice breakaway there. On assembly, it's very, very common for people to be spread out like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah,
Really
Romeo
get
has a
hit.
mask, it looked like, which you can see on his screen he's holding because he wants to kill.
He does get the bomb on him.
Double
He gets
bomb.
a double bomb on him.
Double bomb.
Okay.
And if we look back to Romeo's screen, we can see exactly what unfolded there. He gets one hit, and he's trying to swerve, but he lost fire. That's how he missed. He lost fire going for the second hit. So we now see Helad in 8th. Not by heaps, as it seems like he's catching up to Romeo and a teammate. Romeo dying to the other Mexico player, meaning our two streamers are in the back.
The back is the funniest to watch.
I love watching from the back, and we see
More in
oh
Japanese.
Helad missing, not getting the missile hits on Romu, who gets a mask and gets
Yeah.
away. So Helad now,
Unfortunate for him.
yeah, Helad now quite far in the back, getting turbo canisters to catch up. If we look onto the mini map, we can see that top 3 still have like a very nice breakaway. The fact that no one is dying, and we're not really seeing traps, leads me to believe those top 3 at the very least have shields.
I got a mask now.
Mask.
He matched the juice with engine, but it doesn't help.
And yeah, we're seeing that it's now bottom 2 for Mexico, and
my
Helad.
God.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
The mask, yeah, the mask made him go too fast.
Oh, he gets an orb though. He gets an orb.
Golden
So
orb.
if his teammate in 2nd, although they're so far away, that won't matter. So really,
Yeah.
Helad would have to throw this orb to kill Romu specifically. There's no one else they can catch. And Romu had a dodge.
He had a mask. He was holding on to it. So.
Unfortunate for Halo.
They did kill the Jester Penta, which means that even if... Yeah, it looked like the pinstripe ahead of the Jester got hit. So even that protected them from losing a spot there.
Yeah, but that jump there with the mask was unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is,
Jump
I
high.
know what that feels like.
Rare, can you grab a screenshot of the scores for me? Just, I'm gonna quickly swap the stream over and then do scores. So,
He might have him paused. Yeah, he's gonna. Hell, it's doing
oh,
that.
Yeah, Halo is good.
beautiful. But yeah, just so I can come back to it.
That's fine.
Alright, so this is going to be a bit cringe to look at the start, because I need to make it full screen. Alright, so this is bots POV.
I'll be posting them in the chat for you.
Beautiful, thank you.
The squad chat.
Beautiful is the new based.
Erase of stream. Properties. I believe that's how his name is written. Oh, it's B's capital. There we go. Alright, we can swap back to the epic theme. So looking at the scores, it was looking like Japan got 1-3-5-6 and Mexico got 2-4-7-8. So that will be a win for Japan. We will just see by how much. Now, we actually have someone that's not who I thought. They've got Mac instead of Surin. I was wrong. I've not actually seen Mac play in this World Cup yet. I also don't know who exclamation mark is. I believe it is Irving. Alright, this should update, but I was having issues earlier. There we go. So there's the scores so far, +7 lead for Mexico currently. Also, yeah, Branch.
The quality of the first stream is kind of down.
Yes, I'm just messing with it now. I have a feeling it auto goes to like 480 because I'm Australian. Yeah, 360. That's so cringe. Why would you do that? So we see there is still delay. It's just that Hellad stream is quite far ahead. I don't know how big I think the delay's a little less intense this time though. We'll see.
Yeah. I think it's almost the same.
Yeah, honestly, it's about the same. I don't know. I don't think there's a way Hellad can delay his own stream.
Well,
we see everyone going, well, pretty much everyone just going tight at the start. Hellad swinging a little wide to try and get Wampa, but also trap it. Going for grass at the start can be risky because of reserves, and we do see him lose his fire because of it.
Yeah.
Which, it really
doesn't go for the fire.
Yeah, it's going for that slight time save and losing fire is just so not worth it compared to taking a safer grass and keeping your fire, in my opinion. Almost hitting his own beaker. Oh, thank you. I have forgotten to swap it over. I had it muted.
Oh.
Unfortunate. see he falls right back to 7th now. Trying to get a bomb snipe, 3rd time's the charm. He gets Romy with the 3rd
Got
bomb.
Romo.
Oh, and we see the bot actually bonked right on the turbo pad, which sucks when that happens, but he had a turbo canister to keep his fire. And he took out one of the, not a pinstripe, a baby T now, off the shortcut.
Nice
see an
orb dodge.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was a Rabu orb.
We see Hellad with the 4th place mask.
Ultimate base mask, hold him.
We'll see if he'll probably use this over the grass and try and catch up. But oh, he grazed the
Oh.
wall. That's unfortunate.
He clears that bigger.
We see the bot getting just comboed after getting orbed. Narrow nitro dodge by Hellad there.
Oh,
Tight.
Unfortunate. Doesn't look like it will affect him unless Romu does end up getting him. Yeah.
I
Gets
hit the
beaked.
red
The crate
beaker
was
too.
trapped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gets beaked. He's lost a lot of positions here. And he gets squished.
Oh!
Gets squished
Squished.
off of the shortcut.
That's a rip. I think it's his teammate who's behind him. Oh no. Wait.
Well, he gets bot at the shortcut.
Yeah, no, bot
so
was there too. So
that'll
bot,
get his teammate a 7th
Yeah.
position
So
as
he
well,
did-
but-
he did have Nango behind him, but unfortunate for bot there. Oh, we see bot fell behind because he got eaten.
Yeah, I got squished.
Unfortunate for bot there. Having, I think he was in like 5th, and he got eaten right before the shortcut.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a very strong match for Japan there. Top 2, and then 4th and 8th. Alright, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Also
Also,
from doing scores.
how does that work? Branch, is that something that Hellad can easily do for me? I can ask him. I'm going to ask him if he has low latency mode on or something.
Be there. If the streamer can enable and disable that.
I can do it. Oh, how do I do this?
I mean, what? Who's watching this can enable or disable the load of this, I think. But I think it did and didn't change a thing, right?
So I've turned off low latency, but oh no, don't worry, it's because we're loading. That's why I haven't actually changed it yet. I am looking it up though, don't worry. I wanted to change it like on the start line. Oh, I get what you mean now. Thank you, Branch.
And someone disagreed.
Well, that's good, because it lets me check this.
The game even lagged when someone disagreed.
Sounds like Switch.
or on bot screen. Yeah, Hila has low latency mode on. Yeah. He just said.
So I am having a look, Branch, but the problem is it does have a 40-minute recording saved, but it's not like updating. It's just the first 40 minutes of his stream, and it's not continuing on.
Yeah, no, that's no.
So it's staying at 49 minutes. It's like he's, I don't know if it's saving to the because this ends at Puppy's Pyramid. Yeah, I don't think he's doing it.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, so I can ask him. I mean, I could ask him to turn off low latency mode on his end and just quickly reset, which might help.
That'll probably like. I think that'll probably increase his delay by like half, but it won't. It still is probably going to be a bit ahead of Japan.
I agree, but I think it'll probably be better.
As someone who had normal latency mode on until recently, I would know. So.
I'm just asking him if he can for us. But yeah, I did see Mac was streaming, like, if the big delay between the streams was, like, super frustrating for viewers, I guess I could do just 2 Japan views, but I'd really prefer to have one from each team.
That's fine.
But, I mean, it depends. If people in chat would prefer to have 2 Japan streams, but they're synced, or if they'd want one from each team, but it's a little desynced.
I'm just taking a look at Mac's stream here to see.
It's fine, yeah. I don't think it's too bad. So Helad said he's gonna... Oh, another DC.
There's another DC again. I don't know.
They may have to host change.
Switch.
Yep.
Why are you the way you are?
Honestly. It's almost like Beanox didn't care. The Switch version. They
No
just made it.
way. Like, the Activision not caring about this game? Are you sure? Nah.
Also, Dress, 31 watchers right now. Bog.
Nice. Everyone's keen for this World Cup. Trace, you're right. This is clearly the best version.
I know, right? We should all move back to Switch. Why not?
I really miss Golden Wampus freezing my game into invisible tornadoes on Spyro Circuit. Okay, so Helad's stream has died because, yes, he's restarting. I'll wait for him
I'm pretty sure you need to reset the stream.
Oh yes, no, I will. I'm just waiting for him to let me know it's live. Because I also have his stream open in picture-in-picture, because it's easier to get scores that way. Let me just have a look.
That his stream going down like that was intentional.
Yeah, it won't be long.
He needs to enable like the normal latency mode or whatever. Like I think you need to restart your stream for like stream delay stuff to kick in.
Yes, you
changes.
do.
So
if he's using, at least with me using Streamlabs, I have to like, if I want to change like quality, bitrate, any of that, I have to restart the stream. So he'd have to do the same. I'm just waiting for him to go live again. It's interesting because on the browser it keeps saying he's live, but he's not.
Imagine Twitch.
Oh, I think it just refreshed itself.
Back. Yeah.
I'm hoping the top, yeah, it goes away. Nice. See? I knew that would happen. Totally intentional.
Now let's see if that's
We'll see how big the delay
how
is
much
now.
that changed.
As Rare said, I think there will still be desync, but it's just representative of CTR.
Not as bad. Shouldn't be as bad now.
I don't know. It still doesn't look that much different. If I'm gonna be real. Oh my goodness.
I mean, you can see the delay
Ticks.
from their ticks. Yeah.
Throat.
We'll be able to see from the timer. I mean, it was like 20 seconds before.
It was. So
Yeah, it's looking like we're just gonna have a big delay. That sucks. Yeah, it's about the same. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, same. It's 20 seconds. It just counting.
how was it when?
Hmm.
How was it
Makes
when
no
we played
sense.
us?
I can look into if there's a way I can put delays on Twitch streams because I would have no idea. But good to know for next time. Because usually we have either both on Twitch or both on YouTube. Either way, going into prehistoric, we'll hope there's no DCs this time.
I sure hope. They're still rocking that Hellhead host, so
Yeah. Curious if they're gonna swap at halftime. Curious to see if anyone's going to be going in exceptionally wide to grab items and whatnot. We see Hellad going tight and just getting bombed.
big wolf.
Looks like Romu's gone really wide.
For the Mystic Raid. Strong.
Yeah, Hellad with no item, just sitting right by with Mac.
Shield he can?
If we look back to the start, what happened, we see that bot got completely and utterly comboed.
Yeah.
Gets a super engine though, so he does have unlimited and holds his fire.
Oh, the Penguins taking
it
it a little
fell.
bit too tight at the spiral. This is actually
Yeah.
top 4 for Mexico. Oh, well,
Top three.
Necessarily tight.
Although it looks like the fourth Mexican player is in 5th, right behind Romu. Though Romu is getting a bit of a distance on them. As we saw with the spiral, you can make up a lot of time if you do a good spiral, but you can also lose a lot of time if you fail it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just see in the back, we see bot just getting some masks and some boost items just hanging in the back.
He lost his shoot to the red beaker.
Looking pretty comfortable with the top 3 there. If Hellad can get a good snipe, potentially by the waterfall, he can take out Romu if he doesn't have a shield, and then they can have a top 4. Goes for the blind back bomb and misses.
It's a beaker from that. The bomb got him. The great from him.
Yeah,
He
trapping.
traps the blue fire.
Trapped blue fire, but I don't think Romu would take that. No, since he
Ramu
doesn't
is
need it.
getting very close right now.
Yes, so
Yeah.
there's potential for a desync beaker from Hellad with how close they are.
Actually, Ramu lost fire, it looks like.
Ah, you're right. He probably maybe tried to dodge that beaker last second, or just hit something.
Very possible.
Yeah.
So it's looking like a nice clean top 3 at the moment. Although, if we look on Hellad's screen, it's not looking like the top 3 have shields.
Howard.
Oh, he lost fire.
He did lose fire, but he does have a little gap. Oh no, he got bombed.
gets
The
bombed
Jester
for
Penta
it.
was closer than I thought.
Oh, somebody had
Oh.
a nitro here, or a shield, I think.
Yeah, that looked like a Mac. Mac hit that.
Yeah. He has the infinite now.
So Hellad, yeah, with infinite reserves now, so he's easily going to be able to hold fire this time. Won't have that issue. Sitting in the back, just trying to
He
take
just
out
threw
Matt.
his shield.
Ooh.
He hit his
Oh,
own red
that's
beaker. He
deep.
hit his own red beaker.
Oh my god, that's unfortunate, man.
He did take down the penguin in front of him, but please let the missiles connect? No.
He almost got it. A lot of traps there.
He is catching up with him
He
right
has
now.
blue fire, and he has a juiced engine which he was mashing, meaning he wasn't able to get the speed immediately. Misses the squish.
Yeah.
Oh,
And almost fails. Almost fell.
You gonna get the squish?
He missed the squish
No.
again,
Nah.
unfortunately.
He missed.
Another. Oh, this is not-
Having a little look at bot's stream,
orb?
An orb.
we
That's
can
the
see
next
he's
one,
just
orb.
been chilling in fourth. Yeah, we'll see who this orb hits. So, it's approaching Romu now. Who dodged?
Hits fourth.
Hits
third.
Hits
Okay.
bot and the Jester Penta.
So that'll guarantee top two, even
Yeah.
though they had a good enough lead already.
Small win, but it doesn't change anything else. Hellad can still lose to this Penta right behind him. Especially
Yeah.
with these
What's
missiles,
about to
yeah.
happen, yeah.
Unless, yeah, he's lost that position.
Pretty unfortunate to him.
It's still a small win, still a +3 for Mexico.
Cool. Yeah.
It's early days, so now it'll be a 13-point gap. But of course you prefer big wins, but it's still preventing Japan
It
from
doesn't
breaking
win.
away.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. There's a whole match still.
Exactly. Only 3 races in, anything can still happen. Oh, actually, I'm noticing that on Helad's screen, Sandoval was,
Yeah,
was
Sandoval.
he second or was he
Yeah.
first? He was
Yeah.
second, I
You
believe.
got- You got second, yes.
Second, yeah.
Beanox coming in strong. So yeah, that was, as I said, 13-point difference there. And I agree, Trace, but I think it does come down to just experience. He just hasn't had the time to practice items and everything and whatnot. He'll learn though, the more he plays, especially now that he's very recently been able to play PS4 CTR. So we'll see if that helps him improve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my plan, Orman. That should be what's happening. I did swap the music. Any opportunity to plug Crash Bash music. It depends. Yeah, it depends on the track. Like stuff like, you know, Coco Park, that's incredibly wide. Like it's super easy to get back missiles there, provided you don't get Beanoxed, where the missile just chimps. But on tracks like Prehistoric, I feel like it's a lot harder.
Yeah,
to
there
get those
isn't
back
much
missiles off.
space.
Is,
There isn't much space for those.
Gizmo gonna be swapping in here?
Yeah, potentially. Also, I'm a little confused at your confusion, Orman. This was my plan, having the loading music on now. And then the track music in the race.
I mean, that is the fourth race still. No, for now, Nina's.
Yes, I have Nina's ready. But yeah, back missiles can be very hit or miss. It's like they're good on turbo if you can get them to charge headstrong into someone behind you. Yeah, slide is really good as well for back missiles, and I find that you can get unjuiced back missiles on Twilight, like before Slow Blue. I've done that before, but it's so narrow, it's super hit and miss, I find. But yeah, back missile potential is great on a lot of tracks, like Tiny Arena's another one. Cove, I've done some back missiles. just a general, yeah. It's a general great play that I think a lot of people would benefit from learning how to do more. And as you said, Trace, you know, drifting to help the missile get a better bit, like help the missile not need to turn as much to turn around, just to help it not hit that wall, really helps.
Yeah, you basically do the half job for the missile.
Yeah, exactly. And making sure you're like far away, like on the other side of the track, so that the missile has that room to turn around rather than shooting it from the middle of the track.
Yeah.
But I do agree in general, Trace. There are a few moments where a bit more tactical item use might have netted hell at a spot or a kill. Alright. Nina's Nightmare. We'll see how many people get a good speed ghost. Hella just going wide, sitting in the back. Didn't seem like anyone.
Being in first position, getting a good speed ghost can be very difficult.
I agree. I think that was the play, because at least whenever I've tried to go for it as host, I just bounce off people. We see Hellad with the beaker helping him out in 6th, and getting bombed right onto Bro is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So he's going back. He has 9 Wampa now.
Oh. Yeah, he has infinite though for this.
Took him a while to adjust there, so it's lost him a bit of time, but with the right items, and if others die, he can still come back from this easy.
He could have activated that when he stopped going back.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Use the super engine to give you that acceleration. And we see that Bot has quite a comfy lead, considering his only people close to him are his teammates, with a top 4 for Japan. So we do see the 4th Penta dies to Sandoval, who is the baby T, meaning they're now falling behind and getting comboed. We'll see if, yep, that's 3 hits. Will Hellad secure a 4th hit to completely and utterly grief this Penta? He does.
Yes, he will.
Just ended. So outside of that position swap, with Mac being utterly crushed,
Japan still has a top 3 right now.
Yes, and it's a decent top 3. Sandoval isn't far behind, but from what I can tell on the minimap, that's not really within good missile range outside of a few spots. So definitely out of bomb range.
Oh,
Hellad hitting. Oh, but Hellad killed.
It ended his teammate as well.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate.
I'm not sure if that was called out or not. I feel like he would have dodged that if it was called out.
I agree. He did have the mask he could have tanked it with as well. Really unfortunate. This allows Mac to catch back up and start deleting them.
Oh, he got missed and didn't activate him.
Yeah, you do wonder whether he should have activated the mask and tried to hit Mac as Mac was trying to pass.
So Bot's trailing for the blue shield right now.
Yeah, so we've got top 3 having a nice comfy time trial. We see that they've broken quite far away from Sandoval and the other
teammate.
Trying to dodge his teammate, and yeah, bonks. That's really unfortunate, but being honest, I don't think him keeping fire there would have mattered. He's so far away.
No.
He's so far away that even chaining masks from every crate he wouldn't catch. Oh, he gets an orb though. If his teammate can dodge, but it might just be too late. Yeah,
no.
His teammate died.
Will he get? I don't know.
It depends how much this Penta flounders, but no, it's looking
fine.
That's
not gonna do anything.
That's a huge win for Japan.
Yeah, he still needs a red beaker, so.
Oh boy.
Rip.
Hellad hopping sadly over the line after a very unfortunate race for him. So we
big win for Japan here.
We see Japan as top 3 and 6th. So that's something
a big
like
comeback from them.
That's something like a 15.
I probably would have just chucked that orb at the
I agree.
beginning.
I
like,
agree.
r-
If your teammate
like as
didn't
soon as
have
he
a
got it,
dodge,
yeah, he should have just chucked it.
yeah.
There really shouldn't be a time to think when you're last lap. So
Especially since, as you said, it didn't seem like his teammate wasn't holding a mask or a shield or anything to dodge. And if he had have used it straight away, Gizmo probably would have been hit before Blue, and then they both might have had a chance to catch up, maybe. And Mac would have had Blue fire for less time, meaning he wouldn't have been as far ahead. So really unfortunate races for Helad so far. And as you've said, we do see Gizmo subbing in for Nengo. Yeah, that's another thing to consider, Mecha, that I have seen as a strat before, where if your team just can't roll shields, especially on a track with blue fire, depending on like where you are compared to them, sometimes you just throw it and try and hit your teammates before blue, and them after. Because that way, because if you wait 4 laps, that's 4 laps that the other team's gonna get shields, depending on how many item crates are in the track and stuff. So that's something I have seen before. But in that specific situation, yeah, I don't think there was much Helad could have done outside of just throwing it immediately. Yeah, as you said, Branch, like they can fall off. If they get hit, they can say throw it, like with the clock, and to like avoid getting hit, stuff like that. I do agree.
Just like we did Draskington duel.
Yeah, exactly. So coming into the 5th race, we see that Japan have a comfy 28-point lead. Helad going wide for the Whomper at the start, probably hoping to get a mask from this first box, but Romo snipes it from him.
yeah.
Helad getting squished, and then Romo stealing his box again.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Howard. Oh, no.
Yeah. He has slow blue.
Haku takes out a pinstripe with a mask.
Killer my game missile here.
Get hit by his...
That would have been a team
okay.
kill if
No,
he
he
hit.
dodged.
Haku getting squished by Helad.
I believe Helad still has slow fire here, though.
He does.
He did not
He
get the
didn't
drop
go
down.
for the fast fire.
So, I mean, he wanted the kill. It's understandable.
Yeah.
He's coming back to 8th doing that. So,
if we look ahead, you can see that compared to where Bot is on his screen now, they have started to break away. At least Bot has, with pretty good lines. So, once again, we're seeing a top 3 for Japan.
Yeah.
So this Gizmo in
Oh, it's the beaker, man.
looking like he'll only lose to his teammates here in positions, because if we look back, we see that Hacker is very far behind. Helad not going for fast fire. He might be unaware that that turbo pad he took is slower. We do see Hacker catching up now, and looking like the pinstripes are dying in the back, as Helad is now passing into 6th.
Because late is the beaker.
yeah.
Looking
He
like might die
he
to a
might get
mask.
hit here. I don't know.
Oh, can he get a back
He is
bomb? Can he get a
right
back
next to
bomb?
him, though.
Oh, but he took the nitro, so Hacker now down to last again. And I'm seeing on the minimap that Gizmo was close to 3rd place, but then got taken out by 3rd place, which is Mac. So top 2
He's not going for drop down either. goodness.
Helad
Oh
my
had a
God.
had a shield in storage, but hit the beacon.
I have
regardless.
noticed that. I've noticed something with Hallett that he just does not have the reaction time.
Yeah, he really needed to put that shield on as soon as he got it.
There have been quite a few instances already where he just does not.
Looking ahead on the minimap, and just on bot's stream, as I was mentioning, top 2 are completely gone. Very little that can be done to stop them, I feel. Mac does have a pinstripe, which I believe would be Irving on his tail, and gets past. Looks like Irving managed to take out Mac. So they've knocked one player out of their top 3, but even so, 1, 2, 4 is still extremely strong positions to have, and on labs, there's really no way they're going to make up this much time in one lap.
No, definitely not.
Things are looking exceptionally grim.
The most they can do right now is catch 6th up here.
Exactly.
Or 3rd can pick out 4th, but even so.
Yeah.
It's still going to be a decent win for Japan.
They do catch him.
So Hacker did get past, but one of the pinstripes died,
Oh,
and Helad lost fire going tight.
See, I don't know about that.
As we can
Gonna go wide again.
as we can say by CTR meta, that was unnecessarily tight.
Yeah, he had a
didn't
mask.
need to go that tight.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Mexico.
It is, honestly. Not getting the wins they need to start bringing this back. It is only half time now, but so like it can be brought back, of course, but we'll see how it goes. I also think it seemed like the Mexican team weren't aware of going for the drop down pad to get faster fire, which I feel like did hinder them a little bit, especially I believe it was Gizmo and Helad losing fire there and getting slow fire.
I mean, there could be many reasons why he's playing like this.
Yeah, Orman, I noticed that as well.
He could be tired,
I
he
think
could
he's-
feel pressured right now. I mean, they are playing Japan and they are very good players, so...
I think so.
From what I've been hearing, talking to Helad in the past few days, his team seemed very nervous to be facing Japan, given Japan seemed to be the top contenders for first overall here. So I do know that there were a few nerves from Team Mexico going into this. So it's not surprising at all that Helad seems just a little flustered. You do hope that he'll be able to keep it together, pull this back. And here are the scores so far.
I noticed that as well, Orman.
I
I feel
think-
like he has less reaction and holds some stuff unnecessarily he could just use. Like the mask on the mask on Nina's Nightmare, he could just use that as soon as he passed his teammate.
Yeah, and also as we mentioned with that beaker on labs, if he had have popped his shield as soon as he got it, he would have been fine. He would have lost his shield,
Yeah.
but he would have been fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, the reaction time is just not there with him right now, so...
So it's 39 point difference at half, so pretty decent gap, but not unrecoverable by any means. Interesting to see what strats people will go here for. Helad is usually very good on slide, very good at breaking away, and being drift and getting those extra reserves can really help here.
Drift meta, brother.
So
Telling y'all.
we'll see if
That's
Helad
right.
can do well
Yeah, I
on
really
his
hope
home
he
trap.
shows off here.
Misses the item crate is unfortunate, and he gets shielded straight up. This is a bad start.
Oh, and the tire.
In the worst
Very
spot.
shit spot. Almost got bombed.
Gets a super engine, which is really good to have on slide. Gets masked by Romu. Misses the item crate, that is unfortunate. Having a look at bot's stream, once again we're seeing a very comfy top 3 for Japan early on.
GG.
Guess another super engine, which isn't really what you want, and for those excited for any pulse with potential with juiced engines here, it's not allowed here in this World Cup, so that's not an option available to Helad.
Oh yeah, by the way, Japan has a top 4 right now, and they have a pretty good lead, so...
Yes, I am
not
seeing...
looking too good right now.
Helad's managed to catch, but only catch his teammates.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pull something out here, otherwise...
Helad holding onto those missiles, probably scared of killing his teammate, but he's had a few opportunities to get rid of them safely, such as before that tire cut, and he hasn't.
Like right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go, he gets rid of him for another super engine.
Being this far and back, probably...
I see he's not trying to juice his up.
Yeah...
Considering he's got infinite, there's really no harm in juicing, and his teammate taking all the boxes.
Yeah. He's gonna pass.
I hope there's no
worry
team
about the
kill
team
here.
kill.
Yeah.
Now we see Helad going for the tight lines as opposed to items, but with such a gap, it makes me wonder, as much as he is in 5th, whether you do just want every item you can get. So yeah, this really turned into a time trial really early on. We hardly saw any kills past lap 1, and we do see Helad holding onto his items again.
Oh, he lost fire to the tire.
Yeah, got a bad cut there.
It's a top 4 for Japan. There's no coming back.
Yeah.
He could have potentially tried to juice up and trying to get a boost canister. Which would help him to catch him more to Japan, but at this point just lost.
We do see that Helad he was catching them, but with how long he had left, as in like 2 laps, the gap was too big to just try and catch them with lines. You really needed some, like, you know, getting a shield and hitting them with a power item. It's really what you needed. So that is really unfortunate for Mexico. So it is now plus 58.
Oh, and there's a raider right now.
Yes, I thank you for the raid, Chaos Chick. I don't have alerts on because we are doing the commentary, so I do apologize you don't get to see my pretty raid message. But we do appreciate it. We're doing a Switch World Cup at the moment. It's round 3. This is Japan versus Mexico. It's been a bit of a domination by Japan at the moment, but we'll see if Mexico have something up their sleeve to take this back.
Yeah. It's still possible.
Plus 19, I believe. Ray would know better than me. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's plus 19 for a top 4.
Correct.
Meaning that if Mexico don't start pulling big wins, they're going to have an impossible battle, quite literally, to win. Already looking at this, I believe Mexico need a win here.
If they lose badly here, then it's been decided. So
It doesn't even need to be a bad loss. I'm pretty sure 3 top 3s would be, what, 56 or so? 3 top 4s, sorry. Would be like, I think it's about 56, just off the top of my head, or 57. So yeah, they really need to start getting good. They really need to start getting big points. Oh, I'm just still trying to find my YouTube page. Didn't want to load, so I'm still trying to get a.
But yeah, as Drask said, if they lose this race, it's over.
This is a big sag at the moment for Mexico. Hellad going tight, missing the item box and bonking, and then getting beaked. Really a rough start for him. And we see Sandoval getting hit too. So they do have Irving at the front, but he has Bot and Hacker right on his tail. So we see Hellad juice early on. The only worry is that because he's in such a low position, if he starts rolling his super engines, yeah, he basically just gets nothing out of his items. So it could have been worth him waiting to get one super engine given his position and then juicing. Another thing to point out with Ali, in particular, he squishes Mac.
Squish.
Ali is a track that you commonly just see at the top few break away, and they're never seen again. So they really need to get these two out of the top.
It was a shoot at least.
Definitely from experience, I know how it feels to get away here.
yeah, because once you get away, it's just a casual time trial.
Oh, he shields his teammate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ouch.
Luckily, it was right before a turbo pad, but it is still not the thing you want to happen. We do see Romu dying in the back though. So they have potentially can push Romu down to 8th, depending on what Gizmo can do in 8th, but we'll see. One thing I do want to point out actually with Hellad specifically being the one in 3rd is I feel like the engine class difference is really coming into play here. Hellad being a drift main, he does have a slightly lower, it's not heaps, but a little bit of a slower top speed, and Ali isn't a hard track to have good lines on, so this would just make this a very difficult task for Hellad to catch them outside of him being able to get a missile snipe. He's not really falling behind, but it's going to be very difficult for him to catch, I feel.
Yeah. He's taking some safe lines as I'm seeing.
Which is good, because you can see the traps that he's been dodging by doing that. But
yeah, exactly. But
in the other hand, that pushes him down a bit as well.
Yeah, exactly. We're seeing that it seems like Hacker's the one going super tight, because he's breaking away from his teammate there.
And that's what he's
Irving DCs. Irving DCs.
Just bad, man.
And Bot gets a back bomb on Hellad, taking away the shield. He does get a missile, but it looks like it might be too far. If he uses this missile right after
probably when he gets... Yes, when he gets to the shortcut here.
Not using it though?
I guess not.
Yeah, it
Because
might
missiles, juice missiles do go over the shortcut, so...
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I don't think he would catch you. I think he was too far.
True. I mean, he could have also attempted to use it here. If he gets a wide enough missile, it can follow through the tunnel.
It's another shield. His teammate in 7th? He's gonna have to roll something here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Bot has not been rolling anything in 2nd. Not sure what 1st has though.
Yeah, looking like the Irving's bot didn't mask top 2 when they got lapped, so not acting like matchmaking bots at all.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Position is settled down ready.
But yeah, top 2 right here is gonna seal it.
I do wonder why he matches Juice Super Engine though.
Yeah, the thing with the Super Engine is it has about a half-second startup before you actually get all of the speed from it. So if you're mashing a Juice Super Engine, you're not going any faster compared to if you just held X. So it's actually detrimental to mash a Juice Super Engine if you have Yellow Fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see really strong positions from Japan here. 1, 2, 4, 5, which I believe seals the deal already.
It does. That's gonna be
GG's.
GG's.
That's a GG.
So So it's incredibly well played by Japan so far. They are an incredibly strong team, and I do think that they are easily one of the top 3 best teams in this World Cup. The other 2 being USA and Mediterranean.
I don't know. I still feel a little bit disappointed that it was such. This is quite an early loss, in my opinion.
I agree. I really thought because
Yeah.
they do have some good players in like Sandoval in particular.
7 rated.
I do wonder if they're
Oh, that's
aware
awesome.
that it's already a loss.
Maybe it's best if they don't know. Well, I mean, Helad's been keeping scores, so he'll know.
Yeah, he might not know
Yeah.
by the He might not know the exact maths, so he might still think it's recoverable. We're not sure. I mean, Helad getting a decent position there for himself, which I would hope would help give him a bit of confidence again.
Are they plus 7-3?
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
So this is a Sag for Mexico. Yeah. Any Sages in chat?
Bench.
So yeah, these last few tracks, these last 3, are just seeing how the point difference will end up. They could bring it back still to be decently close, but we'll see. They would, even with 3 top 4s, there'd still be a bit of a gap.
Yeah.
Going into my favorite track to drive, because it's just so chaotic. Feel free to place bets on how many people are going to hit the first blade. Not just on lap 1, just at all. I'm hoping to see at least 3 or 4 careers ended there.
Imagine no one hitting the career in there.
Alright, we've got Mecha with the 3+ bet. We'll see how many hit. Probably going to be seeing Romu go wide here. We see Mac go
Most
wide
likely,
actually.
yes.
Mac goes wide for an item rather than Romu.
It's interesting indeed.
Helad getting a shield early on is very good. Uses it now to ensure he can keep up here. You do have that choice between do you want to keep it and juice it, but using it then was good because he would have gotten beaked otherwise.
It's bombed. Is that a back
Right.
bomb?
Hard to tell with the desync, but he's just getting comboed down into last now. Hits into the blade.
It gets pushed.
someone
Gets
pushed
pushed
it,
into
babe.
it. Pushed
Yeah.
into it by Hacker. Totally planned that.
That was actually not a back bomb. I think he got team killed.
Oh, that's even more unfortunate.
So
Nah, you can't get the crates to that.
getting a crate while you have blue fire is
And
not.
Helad didn't get fast fire, so not everyone might be aware, but the tentacle pads are the ones that give you the fast fire here, not the first ramp. It's a subtle difference, but it's there. So Helad now has slow fire. He doesn't actually have fast fire.
I can't blame him because at one point I didn't even know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't actually know,
So-
so it's just an interesting tidbit
Yeah.
to point out.
Almost had the
Yeah.
beaker.
Dodges that beaker that we see bot place just now.
Is he gonna?
Yeah,
he
he's
definitely
not aware.
does not know about
He's
it.
not
He gets an
aware.
orb though.
Let's see.
If he can get juiced, he's going wide for the Wampa here. Barely misses it
Misses
though.
it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is the Wampa in the
Oh.
tube, but when you've got blue fire, it can be a little risky because you're going so tight, you run the risk of hitting a blade. Doesn't go for it. Probably just going to go
The
for the
box
Wampa
placement
at
kind
the
of
start.
cringe. 2 red because of the land.
And we see that Gizmo died. Gizmo wasn't
Third place,
third, but he
yeah.
died. So
He gets the festival now.
So yeah.
I mean, he did boop, so he kind of needed the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he throws it, what's this orb gonna do?
So
then?
the orb hit. It
hits
hit.
his teammate in 6.
It hit 6th. It did hit Hacker in 4th.
4th,
Hit 3rd.
3rd.
Romu waits.
Oh, someone
Romu
died
waits to keep
and
fire.
also-
And Bot is
And
so far
Bot is
ahead
just
that it
really
doesn't matter.
mean.
Also,
You're catching up now. Yeah.
yeah,
They
Hella-
did knock Haka down quite a few spots, but
It's looking like they won't knock Mac or Romu down though, because both got hit before Fast Blue. Oh, and we see that Bot getting hit by a blade into the orb. Pretty unfortunate blade placement he had there, but as you can see, he could start doing 360 backflips and he'd still win with that lead.
Yeah.
oh boy.
Oh boy. Top 3 for Japan once again.
It looks like Gizmo had gotten 5th, by the way. Yeah, the time thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Medley
see.
switch.
I see. At least it's only a difference with his teammate.
I mean, having a good lead like that, you should be playing it safe. So,
In like any situation, I don't think there's any track you would just go tight when you're half a lap ahead.
exactly.
You just don't want to risk
No.
it. Like, yeah, you might lose 4 seconds.
It's pointless.
You might lose 4 seconds over like 2 laps going that wide, but you don't lose 20 because you hit an item.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be tough.
Yeah, don't be tartar, don't hit tight items for no reason. So Helen with 3 points, not 4. I do want to point out that we've been seeing in other matches, Sandoval was really a shining, the shining star of Mexico. You know, massively outscoring all the other members, usually getting like top, like first or second best points overall. But if we look at the scores, he's actually scoring not very well. Irving's actually taken the mantle of top scorer for Mexico, which I find interesting.
Yeah.
So with the top 3 plus 7th, that is a quite a big lead there. Alright, so here are the scores. 86 difference leading into the best track. Yeah, I agree, Mecha. I think it is just a bit of nerves from Mexico. Oh. Lobby disbanded? Alright, I am just going to pop to the bathroom while this lobby loads up, because they'll probably take a bit, so I will be back. Enjoy a nice private time with Rare and Mr. P.
So since we're here, ask us any questions.
Yeah, feel free to ask any questions. But from what we've seen so far, Mexico was definitely not ready for this.
Yeah. Feels bad for them.
I feel like it's just lack of experience playing against teams of this caliber.
Agree.
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Branch.
I'm good.
How about you?
But yeah, I know how it feels. I know how it feels to feel pressured and to choke because of pressure.
I was like that when I played with PS4 World Cup myself. Like, I only played 2 matches, but still, that's kind of a different experience for me.
Why does it
Orman,
second
Orman
this
smile
game?
for you.
Just smile, just like the rest.
I'm not sure what you mean by second gear.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, yeah, Orman, but that's the kind of question I'm just gonna stay smile because no thanks. I'm happy with PS4.
I think a better way to put it should have been any questions from people that aren't Orman.
You cut off.
I said that it probably would have been better to say any questions from anyone that isn't Orman.
True.
I guess. Just
Well,
strong.
the thing is, Mecha, they knew what they were going up against. They just were not prepared for it.
Exactly. But we've said it, or at least
I
I've said
doubt
it.
it was them getting caught off guard. It's like they already knew.
Yeah.
And I've said it a billion times on these commentary streams, as you've mentioned, Mecha, is the experience for Wars just isn't there on Switch. It's only been very recently that people have been doing Wars because of the World Cup. So Japan having, you know, Hacker, Romu, and these other folk that know how to do 4v4s and they have communications within their own team, really puts them at an advantage compared to, say, Mexico, who, while they do all know each other and have played together, they don't have that same experience.
Also, watching streams with that kind of thing can help as well.
Exactly.
Knowing some stuff. Yeah.
So at the start, we see someone died. I believe it was Hacker. So looking like Mexico have the front starting off, but anything can happen early on here. A single mask can take out the entire team.
Any flashbacks, Red?
Perhaps. Helad could get a nice back bomb on someone. We'll see if he does.
He did. He killed the baby Cortex.
Nice, that's
Fair
nice
enough.
to see. And Gizmo, the I think it's called Negative Pinstripe, also died.
Yeah.
So it's a top 2 for Mexico now. Helad really needing the Wampo.
Oh my! What?
So
what?
Helad touched a bit of the off-road before doing that jump, meaning he got that really weird physics, which he completely caught him off guard, hence why he lost fire there.
Respect for going for Wampa, but most of the time I forget that even exists. That under.
It would have been
Yeah.
such...
Oh.
Oh, and he gets hit with
Oh,
a trapped
trapped
crate.
speed.
But as Rare said, oh, Speed Ghost.
He got a speed ghost.
Speed Ghost from the Beaker effect. But as Rare said, it's really the next Wampa wasn't far away, and it's not risky at all to get that Wampa in the tunnel, so it's probably just safer to get that one.
Unless it's trapped, of course, but yeah.
So we do still see what looks to be Irving still in first, not by heaps, he's in bomb and missile range it looks like, especially on the straights. 2-3 for Japan, 4-5 for Mexico, then we've got 6 and 7 Japan with Gizmo just trailing behind an 8th.
Oh my god, he almost lost fire to the wall.
Yeah,
Latency Beaker.
I'm noticing
Glad he had a man.
Bot is just hanging with this mask, just probably trying to find a nice time to use it. Hoping maybe on the straights that he'll be able to catch up and murder Helad.
It seems to gonna land it. Oh my god.
Yeah, unfortunate for Helad there. And gets hit again.
Oh.
Looking like a Romu. Oh! Gets
He
Romu
gets
back.
knife. They do trade off, it looks like.
Yeah.
He clicked it. Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. Well, it looks like
my
Mexico
God.
does feel the top two here.
Yeah, so you'll be able to
Yeah.
see it unfold on the minimap on Bot's stream.
Well,
We
okay.
see
Oh
that
my God, nailed the beaker.
Mac does get a head into first, but then it immediately gets taken out by Irving, giving top 2 to Mexico, which is nice, but yeah, only a small win.
I noticed that Hill is getting a lot of late instant beakers. Even like he had mask and shields for these season, so it's kind of sucks.
Yeah, is he still hosting? I was away when they started this match, so I don't know if he's hosting.
I saw they had to recreate a lot of things, but I don't know if he's still hosting. I didn't pay attention to that. But yeah,
Sandoval with the 10, Gizmo with 3.
Hill had the same sending dates for some Dutch. I just noticed.
Yes, I did see that. So we do see it's a 79-point difference leading into the final race.
And Bluff is the final track. Oh my god.
Imagine.
So if we see a -10 penalty for all 4 Japanese players, along with 0 points for that race, plus top 4 by Mexico, maybe they could bring this back. Easy.
I don't know about that even. I'm sorry, but
Honestly, that might not even be enough.
oh yeah, y'all wonder why we banned this shit. You're probably about to find out why we ban it.
Yeah, are we gonna see someone fail the fence and lose about 5 business days worth of time? Where's the clown music when you need it?
Oh man, you know what? Hold up. If you really want it, I think I can grab it for you.
I might keep it in. I'm gonna keep it in mind, at least for next time.
It's right here if you want it. I'll put it in the competitive chat. Here you go. if you want. It's like we are starting.
Only 2 minutes long, but this is bluff.
Just put on move.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. Alright, let's see.
Hella dying early.
He has fire
He
now.
well, not anymore.
But he got
And you
squished,
get
unfortunate.
squished.
I juked low. Imagine.
So we see Hacker and Bot running away at the start, and we do see
Oh, please
Irving.
try to...
Irving lost 5 business days to the fence there. Yeah, so we're seeing nice
Bot
trap wall
Oh, a
by
lot
the
of-
boulder.
fails the fence. Bot fails the fence.
Oh, I see,
So
I
that's
see.
gonna-
That really cost him 4 business days.
Yeah.
We're gonna see it happen.
Yeah, see, yeah, he's gonna get...
Yeah, it
How
was
would
just...
he not get the missile? I would have went for the missile there. Kept him in tumble.
Oh, Helen
Oh
and
my
Bot
God.
both
By
died.
his-
That was a team kill, I think.
That was a team
Yeah.
kill. Oh, goodness.
So Hela does take out
It's
Romo
Ramu.
and takes
It's
him
him
out again.
again.
Nice. And an
There's an
orb.
orb from Ramu.
Max
Oh my
Petty. Max
God.
Petty orb, it looks like. Hellad waiting
Again
to
with
try
the
and take
Venus
Romo out, which he
flag.
does.
Yeah. Except best fans.
And we see that Japan have ridiculous lead for top 2.
Yeah. There's
Mexico do have
It really
3-4,
sounds
but
like-
they're so far behind with
He gets
one.
late
he got
speaker.
later speaker.
Yep. And it gets
Just like I said before, he's getting a lot of these.
oh.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Hellad here to end on laughable tracks. At least he didn't fail the fence.
That's all that matters. He made the fence cut.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's
And the
Right,
ground
that's
song
it.
just ended. That was really good timing.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that he got a lot of ladies in beakers. He just had like protection for most of them, but kind of anyway.
Listen, Trace. I feel like there's only a couple people I know that actually like Bluff. So
I mean, Trace, if you think this is not professional enough, just come here and do better.
oh goodness.
You mentioned this stream being quote unquote professional, but forget when I had Tata Sucks and tweet on the stream for like 30 minutes.
I mean, if you find my Blizzard sucks and tweet, you can put that up. I mean,
I did make
Honestly.
one too myself recently.
yes.
All my homies
Nice
hate. All my homies
111.
hate Bluff. Thanks. I never
Oh,
wanted
most
garbage trash.
If I had to be honest, it's funnier having and watching the stream like this instead of just something more serious and stuff. It's my opinion.
I like it
I
being
don't know
more
about the
laid.
others.
I like it being more laid
But-
back.
Yeah.
Also, have I just completely missed that Mac's been maining Drift, or did they just do that for Bluff?
They did on. I think Mac plays Drift.
Because yeah, I just noticed on my screenshot, I'm like, what? Okay, hello.
Imagine.
I mean, you guys have seen it on Bot's screen already, but
Yeah, he was playing since
yes, 2:30.
race 1. Yeah, since assembly. I'm checking the
Yeah.
hardware. Imagine not noticing Drask. I'm disappointed.
True. Alright, so these should be the final scores. So it was a big landslide win for Japan. Mexico had a strong start. I believe Japan had a... No, sorry, Japan did have a small victory. So it was a,
Mexico was ahead until race 3, and then Japan just turned the game over. From that.
I can have a look. So looking at the difference using a graph, Japan won every singular race.
Except Carnival, I believe.
Yeah, there was only that one. Oh no, there were two.
Yeah.
There were two they didn't win. It looks like.
Mango only being put in for 3
Yeah,
races.
the third race,
I
they
noticed.
didn't win.
But yeah, so it was a and the 2 victories that Mexico did get were very small. So yeah, that was a rough time for Mexico. It was GG's to Japan though for playing as well as they did.
Of
As
course.
we
Yeah.
mentioned, they are an extremely strong team. So I personally saw Japan winning this, and so I'm not too surprised by the outcome, but was hoping it would be a little closer.